I am presently in Findon, waiting by the gun car park for Peter Lamb, and when we meet up we're going to find somewhere sensible to park and then take a walk up and around Cissbury Ring. Hopefully it'll be a nice day. It's 3rd of August 2021 and it's a very pleasant morning, not too hot for walking. Yeah, be nice. Okay, car's parked and we're making...
It's got us here with that circle, isn't it?
Hey?
It's got us here with that circle. So.
I'll go off up there, I reckon.
Yeah.
Oh, sky's looking a bit dark up there.
Yeah.
It was lovely just now.
Oh, got us going. That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's got its red there, look.
Right.
That's it, we're on the right track.
I didn't think we were supposed to have rain today, so hopefully it'll be all right.
Well, they got
Right, we still seem to be on track. Just coming up to the woods. I think we're going to hang a left here, are we, Pete, somewhere? Maybe not.
right.
Well, there is a path there on the left, but that would only take us back down to where we come.
Oh, this should be it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I thought, well, that's not too bad, is it? Flight, hotel,
4 nights.
4 nights.
Yeah, why not? Well, we've just come back out through the woods. Let's have a quick look round at the view here before we continue on. You can see the sea over there. Not that it'll show up on here, of course. I don't suppose it will. I could try a little zoomy bit on my old phone. But yeah, that'll do. Oh, one thing with this walk, Peter, is there's lots of hills.
Should leave it about, we'll level it out in a minute.
Yeah. Huh. Still, I managed my length in the pool underwater again this morning, so I should be able to breathe to the top. Is it a kissing gate, Pete? No, we're safe. Oops.
Yeah, that's what we did the other week, when we went across.
Oh yeah, the towers up there.
High Salmington.
Huh. Right, onwards and upwards then, eh?
Yeah.
Following anything up the steps.
Yeah, that's like the steps.
That looks easier, doesn't it? Yeah, I can just about see the Butlins, but I don't think this video will show it.
It's clear today.
Yeah.
You can see right across the Bignor there, the pilings at Bignor, look at Chichester.
Yeah. Pretty amazing view, isn't it? And it's a little bit quieter now for a change. Right, move on, eh?
There is a spot of rain here and there.
You're a star, Pete, you're a star. More steps.
Huh? Off the steps, yeah.
Yeah, I think it's easier off of them, isn't it?
Might be a bit slippy though, Chris,
Yeah. Obviously, it's not a walk for people that have any kind of mobility issues.
You can go up another way, it just goes up across that field.
Yeah, although Peter's just telling me there is another way that is a bit easier if you do have difficulties. One last look at Cissbury Ring before we move on toward Chanctonbury, but it certainly covers quite a big area. But, yeah. And you say it dates back to when, Pete, for the falls?
Roughly the Stone Age.
Stone Age. Yeah. All right, press on then.
Just to subsidise their wages. We used to go once a week to the scrap because you used to get cash wages for so much money.
Ah, nice little bit of colour along here. Quite pretty. I like it anyway. A few cattle. Have a little look at. And of course, some lovely views over there again. Right, onwards and upwards then. And it's beginning to look like we've nearly done our hill climbing for a little while. Beginning to look like we're getting to the top. This site is a scheduled monument, eh? It's of national importance. I'll take a... So, there you can see Chanctonbury ring, planted in 1760 by a 16-year-old boy. Goring, I think his name was, but I'd have to read the label, read the plaque again. My memory doesn't contain
Charles
information
Goring.
that well. Charles Goring, was it?
Mm.
Yeah. Let me take a bit of a... Apparently, my wife tells me when I'm doing these views that I mustn't turn the camera too quickly. It makes her go giddy. Let's just zoom in on that a little bit, and then take that view out over there. I'll get a bit. It's got a bit of haziness, Pete, hasn't it?
Yeah,
You know, you can see it on the phone, on the camera more than anything. But, there you go.
Yeah, it's
Oh.
starting to cloud up over that
Yeah.
place.
Back toward the top. Unfortunately, I don't think this this video on my camera, on my phone, is going to capture quite how beautiful this looks, but hopefully if I zoom it in a bit it won't lose too much. It's just gorgeous. Right, somewhere to sit for lunch, Pete. Just stopped for lunch. Thought I'd have another whiz round. Actually right on the edge of Chanctonbury ring now. Right, here we are. We've had our lunch at Chanctonbury ring and we're continuing on rather than going back the way we come. Not that you'll be able to see it, but we can just about make out the Isle of Wight over there in the distance, and Butlins of course. But there you go, good walk. Right, we've just left the South Downs Way on a restricted byway, but carrying on with our walk rather than going back, looping round. That's Wendlesham School, is it? I don't know if that's gonna, yeah, there it is. Yeah. Carry on then.
Yeah.
Yeah, just another little glimpse on our return trip back to the car park eventually. Looks like we've got a slight rise again for the first time for a while. It's been all downhill for a little while now. Oh, just struggled up this short little hill, and on we go. Yeah. Not even Peter has walked along this road before, so not only is it a new stretch of road for me, it's a new stretch for Peter too. And I'm going to have to stop here and take a stone out of my shoe. And look at that house up there. Just for a point of reference, Western Estate. I think this is going to take us up past. Is that Western House, did we say?
No. Western House is
no,
back over the other side of when we were up on Chanctonbury Ring.
Don't know what house that is, do we? Just a big house. Going to take us around the back of that big house. Well, this walk certainly has plenty of hills. I dread to think what I've walked today. Because it all seems to have been uphill, 90% of it does. Well, we certainly meandered off the beaten track once or twice, so I would imagine that we'll finish up with a fair distance under our belts today. Still got a couple of miles to go, I think, to get back to the car. Well, there's the blue of the sea out there. Probably can't see it on this, but and of course there's Cissbury Ring. So we've done our circuit. We're back on track, and I think that'll do for today. Peter's just pointed out to me that we can see it. I don't know if this video will show it, but in the distance there, if you can see the white cliffs, that's Seaford Head. Oh, wasn't going to do any more, but I just thought they probably won't show, but all these flowers I thought looked rather nice. And it's
Right, you get down and do a panoramic, man.
yeah,
Knee high.
yeah. That's it now.